Because what we'll do is probably put this on drip with a specific timer.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be the only one that wants to be drenched as much as it does, you know?
Yeah, and from what I read, basically, when you transplant a banana, you want to water it every day for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
to like make sure that it gets back together.
Start laying out those grapes.
Yeah. Now we got a little more room to work with. Perfect.
My understanding with grapes is just put them in.
Just put them in.
Put them in.
They don't need anything.
Nothing.
So I actually had my grape dug out by my dogs like 3 times, and every time I just put it back in the ground and it kept growing. So that's all I know about grapes is they really don't care. Like they will find a way to set roots, they will continue to grow, and they will thrive. So all I'm gonna do right now, just because I could see this low growth here, I'm gonna just go ahead and pinch that off. It's not gonna do us any favors. It's just too low on the plant. So that's gonna give it a kind of cleaner starting point.
This is where the strength and weakness of the long hose. You start planting out an ecosystem, you got too much to run over, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So with this mound, I'm gonna wet it and actually move on to the bananas and then come back. Because like Jacques said, you don't want to erode the mound. And this is a bit of a fortress right now, hydrophobically speaking. So we'll just hit it with that and then go. Look at your strategy.
Is it working?
Yeah, look.
Okay, beautiful.
I can just do that.
And just let it soak?
Yeah, that's nice.
Easy. That's called casual elegance.
Casual elegance.
All right, so we'll see how this comes out because like I said, when we bought these, we bought them at the same place and I killed mine because I tried potting it up too early and I forgot that it was an air layer like we were just talking about. So air layers just don't simply have many roots to begin with and they take a while to get going, but ooh, a little bit anaerobic, but there are plenty of roots and it actually looks healthy. The roots aren't dead, they're not brown. So I'm gonna just kind of scrape some of this stuff off. This should actually do really well. And then now I need to go find some soil basically.
Chuck, I think we've outdone ourselves today.
It looks really good.
4 flame grapes in, trellis to come. Let us know if you have a cool trellis idea against this fence. I'm really curious what you guys think. I personally think I've never been more excited about the bananas than I am now.
I know.
They're getting sun all day long. They're not blocked off like they would have been over there. I don't know, the Jacques planting hole method, the donut planting hole.
It's a little infinity.
Not bad, not
like
bad.
it.
Infinite potential, infinite success. And then let us know in the comments if you think we will win on attempt 3 on avocados. For sure, to me, this is the best one yet, but it's avocados. So
you never know.
You never really know.
But it looks good. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. All right, guys, that's it for today. Good luck in the garden. Shop.epicgardening.com.
Think position.
All right, glute, get north.
Giga whip. Petri.
Thought Amity, I thought
You only
Amity
Amity?
killed me.
Cattle whip.
How do you need lift?
Petri if you have it. Petri,
Fucking
Giga.
get it north, north, north.
Kill missing.
Turn it north.
My god, I didn't patch
Bubble missing.
Glute, just back up, All right, we're
Go forth to victory. What do you need? horde. Lokar. Dabu. Blood and thunder.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button? No. I moved my buttons around.
Yeah, so on the right, just Moonfire, one of those dudes at the table. Okay, ran over and grabbed more, that's fine. Alright, they got quite a few. Not entirely sure how that happened. They're not elites. Boss is down, focus the patron. I'm dead.
Come on, bro. You said you know what you were doing.
Where the fuck is the exit? The book that we're going after is the basically contains secrets about the
Potential customer.
I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay. Wieso resetten die kein Agro? Nein! What?
what? Bro.
Non. Mais c'est des fils de pute, ils veulent pas. Oh la taille.
Black Lotus back?
Yeah, I looked, it's not there.
How do they stun every time?
The Warrior 50 quest is fucking busted.
Oh god, Falco!
What are you guys doing?
I'm dead. Rap's actually dead. What the fuck?
Fuck.
What the fuck just happened? What?
What just happened?
Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Oh fuck, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Please, 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 please. Okay, what the fuck?
I didn't see no one I can't see any orders on you, you should have.
I just mounted to help, and then they all just came.
Scary fucking hell. What's going on? Why are the mobs just running about like that? What? No way, dude. Oh, I'm dead. 57, I died. Lol.
points of damage that is not halved. You, in the midst of combat, Scorvoia bearing down on you, you suddenly feel a flash of something in your side, and a deep pain cuts through your rage. Your throat closes up.
Like, as in I can't breathe?
You are barely able to breathe. You're still kind of drawing breath. It hasn't fully choked off yet. But as you try, you kind of naturally kind of grunt, and instead of a grunt coming out, just a comes out, a little croak.
Wouldn't poison be illegal in this if we have?
Can we roll
blunted
perception checks,
swords?
like me and Lepan?
Yeah,
Because we're out of.
I'm gonna say right now that everybody can roll a perception check on their turn.
Okay.
So we can't.
Gonna go now.
That checks out.
That's why we hold our turns. Throw them down the river.
Cool.
What are you at?
Sorry. Hold on one second.
So I'm alive.
Shit.
Lepan, you go now. Yes.
Can I make the perception check first?
You make some perception checks. It is a roaring field of. It is loud. I will tell you this right now. Everybody else here will be making perception checks with disadvantage because you're in the middle of a grand tournament and there's horns blaring, everything else. Because, Zach, you made the decision before play to do what your character would do and sit in the box and watch, even though I put all this fun stuff in front of you, you will not roll with disadvantage. Now, I am going to ask you to roll in the box of doom to notice this, because like think about what you're trying to notice. You're trying to notice that King Amithar is having a breathing problem and got hit in a place where he's supposed to get hit. So this is a DC 20 perception check. These perception checks to notice that something has happened to the king are all going to be box of doom.
What do you have for perception?
+3.
So you need a 17 or higher.
Dude.
Ready?
Ready. 8. Fuck. You do not notice that anything is wrong.
But I noticed that he's hurt. Right?
Yeah, he's hurt, but he's hurt because he's getting hit with big blunted weapons.
I've been pierced in the side.
Something happened. You can give me a perception check with advantage.
Because it's blunted weapons, right?
It's blunted weapons, yeah.
So the poison is aberrant.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Perception?
Yeah.
8.
You were avoiding a blow from Scorvoia. You bumped into the Gladiator and to Sir Caradon, and for a second you felt something sharp, but you're like, oh, I might have clipped like a sharp edge of their armor or something. Maybe I fucked up, and then your throat closed up. Second attack misses. That is going to be Liam. Your turn. The archery competition again.
I knew that you could make a perception check.
Making a perception check to notice something. So you need the what is your bonus to perception?
What is my perception, baby? 3.
3. So you need the lower of these two rolls to be a 17 or higher.
All right. I'm pretty observant. Come on.
14 is not going to do it.
Oh, close.
Okay. Cool. So I'm probably waving a cold bottle.
Yeah, she's going, hey, you're doing so great, I love it. Amithar, you begin to like feel yourself get woozy and are looking around at all the cheering people, see Primsy, your daughter's fighting. Liam, go ahead and roll your archery. Go ahead and
Okay, and it's just one, right?
Just one?
Hey, hell yeah, that is 26.
26?
What?
He's dying.
No, I am glad.
Yeah, I was
no,
wanting to-
Liam needs to win.
That's so good.
It is great. It is
Liam's
great.
gonna be on the
So
council
good.
I'm just.
Did you
representing
see
the
that,
milk
Amithar?
people.
Oh, you're busy. Okay. Theo, did you see that?
Yes, I actually did.
Yeah.
Well shot.
Yeah, thanks. You notice everything. Nothing gets past you.
That's right. Looking at this bullseye.
I don't want to like metagame too much, but like I don't know like
I couldn't have.
You rolled an 11 perception check.
Yeah.
Until something more dramatic happens to Amithar, there won't be anything for you to notice. Like, if you had got a 15, you might have noticed that he's like stumbling a little bit. But whatever happened. You know, I'll do this diligently. Let me make a roll on my side of the board. I know that your passive perception is 13. If you're wondering what my stealth roll was, it was a nat 20.
Fuck, man.
That probably like just applies to that interaction, right?
Yeah, it only applies to that interaction.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Father! Pops! Father!
Jet, that's going to be you.
It's my turn? Okay, I'm gonna do my perception roll to see if I notice what's going on with my dad.
Yep.
Yeah, I love just the slow moving around the table.
2 nat 20s, 2 nat 20s, 2 nat 20s, 2 nat 20s, go!
Oh my god!
Neither does it. Do you need a nat 20 to succeed on this perception check?
I don't know. I just
No, you
thought-
just have a 0 perception.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what's your add perception? 0. Oh, then yeah.
So you do need 2 nat 20s.
20s. Okay. I have a question. If I 2 nat 20s,
Pops,
2 nat
looking
20s.
great!
Oh God. It's the box of 2.
So what's Jet gonna do?
If I were to jump onto the thing, onto the fence behind me, would I get advantage on attacks?
You want to do like a WWE, like get up on the ropes?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't leave the square, you're not disqualified.
Okay. Then I think I want to jump up behind me.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna need a
get
DC. I'm gonna need a DC 20 acrobatics check going off the side to get advantage.
Okay. I am feeling conservative right now because what I as a player know. But I'm gonna go for it. Okay. No, I failed.
Did you roll in that one?
No, I just got 13.
Cool. Cool. So what is Jet gonna do?
Okay, I'm just gonna attack
Constano?
Constano. I think I'm gonna say, Annabelle, you are better than even the bards foretold. And then I'll attack him.
Go for it.
Does an 11 hit?
It don't.
I'm gonna second wind.
Okay, cool. You go second wind, you roll your HP. How much you get back?
5 plus
2.
7. I got 7 back.
Awesome. Amithar, that's you.
Great. So, right now where I'm at, I fully know that my throat is slowly. I can feel it closing.
That is correct. Yes, you can feel it closing.
Would I understand this to be unusual?
Yes, you would understand that you're immediately, you're in the pitch of combat and you're like, something very bad has happened.
And this would be nothing like I've ever felt in any of the tournaments I've
this is not a tournament. Something fucked up happened.
Fantastic. I'm going to disengage and fully charge into the second arena next door toward Lord Crawler.
Awesome, cool. You, as you see, disengage. That's awesome. Clutch. Give me an athletics check.
Great.
And you have advantage because you're raging.
I don't like you. I don't want you.
You got to clear a 10.
I do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
12.
12. You stumble, trip, fall, get over here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 20 feet of movement, and you're going for
Dad,
Crawler?
I got this. Don't worry about me.
I'm gonna, and I think like as a warrior and someone who knows when to indicate themselves, I'm going to lay down on the ground. I think right about there. Like enough to get out of my pen to suggest that I don't want to fight anymore. Yeah.
This looks great.
This is fucking crazy. But you've taken your turn now, so now we have to wait.
Just as a person. Okay.
Actually, let me think. No, I said on your turn. Yeah. You did your perception, so you're gonna have to wait till your next. You know what? I'll be nice though, and here's a compromise. I'll put your turn back where it was in the initiative order.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Annabelle, meet my father.
I don't want you to have to.
No. We're all good. Okay.
So you're laying down in the middle of
Yes,
the
I go
wrong arena.
full. Yeah.
Great.
So you go 10 more. So you go. That's 30 there.
I don't need to go further. I just want to make sure that it's clear that I am no longer competing in my combat and go prone.
You go prone. Bam. Amathar collapses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll initiative for Crawler now. That's not a great roll from old Crowley boy.
I'm 18.
Okay. You disengage. You jump. Any other bonus action?
No, not at this time. Nope.
I believe you exit your rage because you didn't attack anyone this turn.
No.
No.
I'm now out of my rage.
Okay. This gladiator laughs and takes some swings at Scrivoia. As people announce, like, oh, the king has disqualified himself. He takes some swings at Scrivoia, misses both times. I'm gonna make a wisdom check for Scrivoia in the box of doom.
Don't do this. Don't fucking do this.
Make sure you don't miss the box of doom.
Yeah, maybe keep your eyes open.
She's got to get an 11 or higher to make the more prudent call here. That's 6.
Well, I can't wait to see your box of doom roll where it bounces off the edge.
Where we cut to
never gets in it.
Scrivoia fully dishonors herself, leaps over this. She's gonna make.
Does Jen get an
What?
attack of opportunity on?
Yeah, do I?
She doesn't leave her threat.
Into my center.
She
bit.
doesn't leave your threatened area.
Is she trying to kill the king?
She has a blunted weapon.
She's definitely
They're not within
got
30
some
feet
kind
me,
of.
Are they?
No.
She's got some kind of poison pin.
I don't think it's her. I think it's one of the other two.
I think it's somebody who's
I don't think it's on any of them.
invisible.
Oh shit.
She misses on the first, even though you're prone. Hits on the second for
All right, balls to the fucking wall. I'm going after Scrivoia.
13 plus 4. She does 17. Amathar is unconscious.
17.
Huh? She wails on him with a blunted axe. Amathar goes prone. People start screaming. You see that Basha looks around. It's like, the look on her face is that she thinks Amathar was cheating. She's like, I said he was going to beat his ass, and then I hit him, and he tried to run away. Then that's going to be Lord Citrone, not taking his eye off the ball here.
She's going.
My guy wants that seat.
Actually, Scrivoia leaps and shakes the ground, and his arrow just twang, goes straight up into the air on a nat 1.
So I'm still winning.
Nice job, Liam.
Lapan, that's your turn.
Lapan's gonna push both the Lord and Lady Swirly onto the other Promogen.
Oh hell yeah!
And with the hopes that their cups of wine blind her briefly.
Go ahead and give.
Just hip check them.
Just like distract. Yeah.
Just hip check them. Lord Swirly and Lady Swirly are not very strong, so we're just gonna call this. I think a decent. I'm honestly gonna call. Well, actually, I'll roll for them.
And what's the?
I rolled a natural 2, so all you got to do is beat a 3 on an athletics. So you need a 5 or higher.
Okay.
So you have -1 strength, right?
Yes.
Come on, Lapan.
5 or higher.
5 or higher on athletics.
19.
Great. You reach in and some warlock, you feel the sugar of the Sugar Plum Fairy. You mightily shove both lords and ladies, and the wine goes fucking crashing everywhere. Primogen Alfredi is soaked.
Okay. As that happens, and she is hopefully blinded, I am going to bonus action heal the king with my healing light, which is a 30-foot radius.
You might not be in range, my guy. We're gonna find out right now.
You could push them.
Or it's I'm sorry, it's 60 feet. It's 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah.
That is a very, king is within range.
And I'm going to heal him for 3d6.
Oh wow.
I feel like he's something's
Yeah.
fucked up, right?
He goes prone for sure. Yeah.
Avatar like running away from a fight and then collapsing as he
Do I
reaches
do
for him, like,
a deception check now, or should I do a deception check? Like,
you should do. Well, we don't need. You're gonna roll your hit points in a second. Do your deception check now and do it with advantage because of the commotion that you caused.
that is only a 14.
Okay.
Not 1 and a 5.
14's good though. Don't downplay 14.
You have advantage. 14. We're gonna roll Alfredi's insight. Now she's got disadvantage because of what you did as well, but she gets a +5 to this roll. So the lower of these rolls needs to be 8 or less. I've designed a battle that makes me feel scared and nervous. I'm also. All right.
She needs 8 or less.
She needs 8 or less.
But she has disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage. So the lower needs to be.
Think of
What'd you roll again?
14.
14. So she gets +5. So she needs a 9 or higher to clock it. So an 8 or lower on the lower die. Now we're gonna roll the.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Now we're gonna go ahead and roll just for like anyone else here to notice something. Who else would even notice you? Who's everyone else that's even?
All those other people are in front of me too.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
the Pontifex.
Yeah, actually,
Milk
nobody but the lady and the three. I'll roll for them anyway at disadvantage because they're probably not worried about that. And they'll just have to. The lower one will have to be a 14 or higher. Okay.
Oh, my man's rolling these, what is it called? Box of Doom rolls? I can't even talk anymore.
I'm gonna break your box of doom.
Amathar.
Fucking break your glasses. I
Oh, do I roll as hit points? Or?
Now roll the hit points, yes.
Okay. Can I use this?
Of course. All right. You can use literally whatever you want, my man.
6, 6, 1.
Hey, hell yeah.
Okay, 13.
6, 6, 1. Okay, 13. Amathar. Everything goes black for a moment, and you feel your throat closing up, and you are in a massive field of wheat. You look down at the ground, peppered with javelins and arrows. Your sister Rococo looks up at you. You never saw her alive in this position. You discovered her dead here. She looks up and goes, "Can't give up the fight that soon." And you come to, and you regain these hit points. You are filled. You managed to disguise yourself so well that you just do your hands but like sort of within your cape, and but Amathar is sort of filled with holy light. And you are still prone, but on your turn you can use half your movement to stand up.
Okay. Will I? That's the question.
If this guy keeps swinging at you while you're prone.
I mean, yeah, I have to. You're right.
Okay. That is Le Pen. Bonathan's confused about what to do, but he's gonna,
Bonathan, you son of a bitch.
he's gonna charge Annabelle. Take some swings at old Annabelle here. That's 2 hits on Annabelle again. Damn. Annabelle's looking hurt. After Bonathan, Plumbeline stands up herself and is going to leap the fence here, leap here, and just start to run off.
Yeah, thought so.
That's a hard beat. That's a hard beat. But she takes off running. And then Annabelle is going to go. I'm gonna have her make a perception check, actually.
Annabelle, something's wrong with my dad, and I am going to exit this fight, but I promise you, the boon is yours, okay? I feel bad for reneging on this promise that we made. The boon is yours.
She looks over at Scrivoia, who's raising her axe again, and says, she says, hey, I don't need no charity. I'll tell you how we settle this. She's gonna run up and attempt to disarm Scrivoia, which is a risky proposition. She got a 15, and that means Scrivoia on a 7 or higher is gonna not be affected. She goes to disarm, and Scrivoia just drops down the axe. Annabelle takes a step back and is not able to disarm Scrivoia. That's going to be... Constano looks at you say that as well and says, is there something wrong?
Yes, someone is still trying to kill my father. You saw this happen yesterday, and it is happening today. I knew it. I'm a little bit psychic, and I sensed it was going to happen today.
You see that Constano throws his spear on the ground.
Stop telling people you have magic. They will murder you.
Constano throws his spear on the ground and begins to wave at the Pontifex and Senator Ciabatta. He go ahead and give me opposed athletics.
Sweet. Can I have Sprinkle help me?
Yes, Sprinkle is riding on your back.
I'm not trying to win a fucking tournament right now.
You have to beat. Scrivoia only rolled a 4, so that's a 13. You just got to beat a 13 on athletics.
Okay, come on.
You got this.
Oh my god. 24.
You guys see, as you look at Plumbeline, like, those like fucking rage tears, you like extend the hand of honor. She smacks it out of the way, gets up, walks away. Her dreams dashed in a fucking instant. You rush up. You guys see Theo turn. The second you hear shouting, you see your king on the ground. You guys, Theo's always been a stiff guy. This fucking like jungle cat fucking like, just like bounce, leap, hurdle over the fucking fence. Boom, 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 boom. Another fence clears it. You leap through the air, tuck and roll, and rip out of the 10-foot tall Scrivoia's hands. Rip, disarm, and toss the fucking axe out of the ring.
How has he just always been this cool? What's going on?
The fight is over.
Theo's so cool.
Everyone go home.
Okay, Theo, you could teach me a disarming blow too.
Awesome. Theo, doing the fucking bodyguard best, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Theo.
Fucking alleyed that pencil.
Ruby, that's gonna be you.
Oh. Fuck. Well, I see all of this commotion behind me. That seems more important than shooting arrows to me right now. Fuck. Can I do a perception check on what's happening with... Is that still in play, this perception check situation?
No, your Amethar's move has made this clear as day for all.
Okay, great. God, I don't...
Can we see perception on anything else?
You're welcome to just roll a perception.
Can I just see what, like... Here is what I would like to do. Is I would like to have Yak fly up, and Yak has +4 to perception.
Cool.
And I can basically walk into Yak for an action, see what's going on.
Does that look like anything?
If it's not a spell that takes an action to cast, look.
It's part of Find Familiar.
So it does not take an action. It will not register as a spell.
Great.
Oh, you do have to use an action.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until starting your next.
Oh, okay. Well, in which case I won't do that. Then I just got a 5 on my perception check.
Okay. You go for 5%. You're looking around. It's just chaos. Your dad's on the ground. It's scary.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over and be with Jet so that we can have our Locket of the Sweetest within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Because it's more important. Liam's already winning.
Cool.
That's more important to me. Do I need to make a jump check?
Yeah, give me a little athletics.
Or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yeah.
20, not that.
You flip over. Are you sending Yak up regardless or no?
Yeah, I think so, just to like.
Cool. So you flip over here. You get on this side of your sister over here, right? You want to be within 5 feet of her?
Yeah.
Cool. And Yak takes off and begins to. I'll put Yak over here. Awesome. That is Ruby. Crawler leaps the fence. He starts looking around everywhere and just shouts, "We need a healer!" You see, as he shouts, "We need a healer," Freccia also not taking her eyes off the fucking prize. Ooh, that's a bad
room. Read the room.
Who? Freccia?
Good. Fucking, I guess, win this tournament.
Who's Freccia?
The pasta archer.
Alright, come on, Liam.
You see that the paladin, Caradin, Crawler looks right at Caradin and says, "We need a healer!" Caradin looks over at him sort of wide-eyed and begins to run. Technically, he can't move through your guys' spaces while you are combatants. Scrivoia is still very much fighting even though she's disarmed. So he goes 5, 10, 15. Make an athletics check. She succeeds. 15, 20, and looks to like see if you're gonna part to let him go through to your dad.
Yeah.
Drop your weapon.
Ready in action,
Drop
and
your
I will
weapon.
shove you onto him.
Your weapon.
He drops his mace. And he goes, he takes a full movement to kneel down in Amathar, but it's more movement than he has, so he has to he misses his action. Caradin, Liam, that's you.
Great. Okay. Can I kneel down and look like I'm petting Preston and try to cast something?
Can you kneel down and pet Preston and look like you're trying to? Sorry, repeat that one more.
Oh, sorry. Can I try? I want to cast Detect Poison and Disease to see where this came from. But can I roll some sort of like deception?
You can absolutely roll a deception.
Okay,
If Preston's helping you with that, then you can get advantage on that.
All right, great.
Feel free to let me know.
Ooh, good. All right, I got a 10.
10.
The nat 1 was in there.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna roll here real quick. You might have been noticed. You might not. You're not sure.
All right, I cast Detect Poison and Disease because he looks really sick from what I can see is happening to him.
There's definite poison.
Well, it says I can, I identify the kind of poison, the poisonous creature, and the disease. and I can see like where the location of the poisons.
Can I read that card real quick?
Yes.
It says I can fuck
Yes,
up your
Liam.
shit.
I hate having my shit fucked.
Yes.
It says I can fuck
Yes,
up your
Liam.
shit.
I hate having my shit fucked.
Okay.
Let me know if you see it, because I go next and I will fucking attack that shit.
I think they're.
You detect a poison. There is a poison cocktail within Amithar. The effect that he failed the saving throw against was the weakest effect, meaning that the others were worse. He successfully saved to take half damage from one, so that poison damage that bypassed rage because it was poison damage.
That 22 was half damage?
Correct. So that was half, right? Additionally, so the effects this has are it can deal a lot of damage, as we've discovered. King Amithar saved for half. It can grant the poison condition, which is basically disadvantage on attacks and saves, and bad, saved against that, and it silences the person for 1 hour. So currently, the poison coursing in Amithar's body will not deal him any more damage. You detect other poison. As Sir Caradin kneels down,
Son of a bitch!
you see, you smell on the wind that same poison in 2 daggers.
Okay, and then with my bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark on Caradin.
Okay, there is no deception there. You stand up. So Hunter's Mark is you're like calling someone out as your prey. Liam stands up and does what?
I say, "Fuck you, Carrot! You're going down!" And I prepare, and now all my attacks on him will also get an extra D6 as well as like a bunch of other stuff.
Cool. So you just say "fuck you, Carrot."
Liam, why? Why?
He's horrible. He's bad. He's trying to definitely kill the king, Preston.
Okay. Holy shit, that spell. It's always one fucking spell.
Yes,
I can't believe that. What other campaign would like detect poison be like a super important
But you
thing?
taking that at all was like, all right, okay.
I can't. I'm gonna have some fucking coffee.
Thank God for seed. Thank God you're a seed guy, Liam.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank fucking
MVP,
God.
And I think I also won that last round of archery. Just saying.
Well, you've solved my little tournament puzzle, haven't you? Okay. Fuck Liam. Jesus.
Fuck Liam. Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah.
3. Wow.
Okay. Jet.
All
That is
right.
your turn.
I dive after the caravan, and I'm going to attack. Okay, that's a miss. I'm gonna action surge to try and hit again. Fuck!
Good lord.
I'm emotional.
That one?
So how do you?
That last one was in that one.
So you rush over here to Caradin. It is a swamp there.
Just for anyone who's confused in the crowd, I am yelling poison.
Okay, you're just yelling poison.
He has poison.
Poison? Poison?
The crowd is fully gasping. There is one dude in the box who's like, "Now this is what I call a tournament."
Can I at least try to like wrestle the bottle out of his hand?
Daggers, poison daggers at his belt. He's got 2 poison daggers at his belt. Fuck. All right.
Well, I
this
made
one
up for it by
stings.
rolling a 3 and then a 1.
Cool. Jet, you rush
really
action surge.
Do I have like anything left in me that I can try and wrestle like one of these daggers away?
Hold on. That's Jet. No,
Like
'cause you use
reaction, bonus action.
If you have your bonus action is dash, disengage.
She doesn't have that. That's level 2.
Yeah, it doesn't have level 2 rogue. No, you got what you got. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Amithar, that's you, baby.
You can second wind, right?
I already did.
Do you have your hit point? Lepan's gambit.
So at this point, I have hit points. I cannot talk, but everything else is
good. The poison was like a shock to your system. It has asphyxiated your throat, but you have a narrow canal to breathe through, which is why you're not dead.
And he has no weapon.
He dropped his mace,
but he still has his shield.
Still has his shield.
Oh, but based on Liam's shouting, do I know that this is the man who hurt me?
I mean, I just
He still has
attacked.
his fucking daggers,
Your
so be
daughter
careful.
just attacked him too.
Yeah. Liam has said he's dangerous. He's got poison. He's bad. He's trying to kill the king.
All I want to do is be dumb. Yeah. I'm gonna take up. I'm gonna stand up. Half my movement. I'm gonna go into a rage.
So, Jet, Ruby, Liam, all take 2 points of damage.
Right, and then I'm gonna swing on him.
Go for it.
That's gonna hit. That's 25. No, 23.
That certainly hits.
Great. And he didn't do damage to me last round, so it's just the 2d6.
So didn't he do damage to you? Isn't that why you're sick?
No,
That was like 2 rounds.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Whoa, real bad deja vu.
Really?
6 plus 9 for 15.
You do 15. You swing your blunted sword and crack him over the head. A little bit of blood comes out of his head as you whip and turn around. As Liam is shouting, you see the expression on his face has changed into a completely blank, soft expression as he looks at you.
And then can I use my movement? I can move through my allies?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
But I would provoke an attack of opportunity.
If you leave anyone's threatened area, you will.
So if I leave, is she, Meat Lady has no weapon.
Got no weapon. So she might take a swing at you for like a couple points of damage unarmed, but...
Is he attacking me with a dagger, a poison dagger?
He had a hand out to heal you, and it's not his turn yet, so he's unarmed at the moment.
Great, then I would like to move through Theobald and then Ruby, like to that corner.
Cool. Boom, boom. You move over here through your allies. Skravoya. Oh, actually, she's got 10 feet of reach, which means that you never leave her threatened area.
Great.
You like duck under her arms. One way in 5e in which reach is actually kind of bad. Little game tips. Amithar, you take a swing on Caradin, move back. This dude right here turns and runs.
Riddance.
Flees.
What's up with that guy, though?
Yeah, I think he's suspicious.
Anyone running?
And what about this guy right here?
Skravoya is gonna make another wisdom check. Fucking nat 1. What is wrong? She's gonna swing out and lash out at Amithar. That is a hit. You take 4 points of damage.
Half to 2.
Half to 2, and another 4 half to 2 as she just wails on you with these huge stake fists.
Oh my God, Skravoya, can't you see that everyone else, like something else is going on?
Oh, she's focused. She's extremely...
You're too focused.
Yeah, focus down, if anything. Okay, that's Skravoya. The commotion, these archers stop knowing that they'll probably not get awarded anything if they keep shooting. Lepan, that's going to be you.
I understand that it seems like everyone is fighting the paladin. That seems like he is probably poison. And I met him on the walk to the food pyramid with the Alfredi and the Pontifex, correct?
Yes, Caradin was, he's a paladin of the Bulbian Church. So he is a vegetarian knight by birth, but he is not a paladin of House Cabbage. He is a paladin of the church. part of a holy order.
I think he's under a spell.
And can I make an Arcana check to be able to tell if he was under a spell or not?
It's not going to be as good as like a detect magic spell would be, but you can make Arcana.
Okay. Is that my turn if I do that?
No, that's for free.
Okay. Ooh, that is 18.
If there is magic present here, it's not manifesting in a way that you can see visibly. That either means there's no magic present, or it means the magic that is present has been carefully disguised, as it would have to be.
Okay, can I make a perception check on the Pontifex and Alfredi?
Yeah, go ahead. You want perception or insight?
Insight, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight. You can give me an insight check on the whole table, on the whole box, and depending on how well you do, I'll say every 4 points above 10 is another person you get to ask a question about.
That's oh, well, I got a 13.
13. So who are you looking at primarily?
I'm looking at the Pontifex.
You look at the Pontifex. You see her mouth agape, staring in open disbelief, unbecoming of, she's like the highest status person literally within sight, and nobody's fucking looking at her except for you. So she is mouth agape, staring in disbelief at what's going on in the melee below.
I'm going to stay up there, and
she looks a little stunned, if I'm being honest.
I'm going to. I'll just. Can I just talk to Alfredi and say, Alfredi, what is going on? What is the power?
If you look at Alfredi, she's covered in wine and screaming at Swirly and at Lord and Lady Swirly. So she's fully not focused up on anything other than that she's mad. She's covered in wine.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay up there and continue to look around because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Let me say, if you look with that 14 insight, the Pontifex looks stunned into inaction, I will say. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
so this is just maybe the plan went wrong?
No, I don't think.
I think it's Plumerina.
I think that it's not like you don't look. First of all, you're looking at the back of her head, so you're not getting a great read on her face. What you see is a woman stunned into inaction. You can't read any deeper motivation. If she's the secret mastermind behind everything, she could be stunned because the plan's going wrong. If she didn't know what was happening, she could be stunned because a nice melee got turned into a fucking bloodbath and the king got. Like, there's very good reasons on every end of the spectrum to be stunned by what's happening here.
I'm just going to yell, call off the fight!
You see the Pontifex looks, you say that. Go ahead and give me just persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion is, 21.
The Pontifex whips around to look at you. For a brief moment, you have given a kind of command to one of the most powerful people in the world. She turns around and says, "Stop this at once! Sir Caridin, kneel!" Caridin uses his reaction to heavily drop to one knee. That's your turn. The horns blow. The fight has stopped. Even Skravoya stands back as the horns blow.
Are we still in initiative?
We still are, because shit is still happening. Annabelle rushes over here. Jesus, she got a 22 on her athletics. Annabelle leaps, twists through the air in this acrobatic spiral, slams into Caridin and knocks him prone on the ground. On top of it.
You get that, Boone.
As he kneels, she just lands into him. Bam! Slams to the ground.
Boone's yours, Boo.
Constano runs out of the middle of the archery range, calls to the Imperial Guard, and basically just starts barking orders in Saresian, being like, arrest anyone fleeing at once! Find them, arrest them! Somewhere, don't let anyone leave without being asked questions. Just, goes full cop, basically. And after Constano, that's Theo.
Oh boy, I am gonna hold my turn and just kind of watch and see what happens. Or you know what? Let me just to make sure nothing shisty happens, because Theo's getting flashes of cheese people pretending to be meat people, seeing this vegetable dude and wondering if this is just a fucking spectacle. So I want to go over while those two are wrestling and like whip up his cape and try to like pull out the daggers, whatever Liam was yelling about.
Okay, great. They are in a grapple, so it's gonna be hard to do, but he's also grappled, which gives you advantage on him. So we're gonna say advantage, disadvantage cancels out.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to give me a sleight of hand check.
Fuck me.
Animo could be just putting on a show.
Sprinkle can help.
Can I have Sprinkle help me?
Advantages and disadvantages don't stack.
Okay.
If you have one, no matter how much of the other you have,
I don't have a great sleight of hand, but I'll try it anyway. Fucking 7.
Okay, you go like fumbling around to try to get him. After you, that's gonna be Ruby.
If I cast a spell that takes an action, it's an obvious spell, right?
Unless you do deception.
What about if it's a bonus action?
I will still ask for a deception roll.
Fuck it, I'm gonna risk it because this is crazy. So that's a 17 to deception. I would like to cast Hex on the carrot guy, which give him disadvantage on, if I were to sleight of hand him, what ability score from him would I need to, is it a wisdom, is it a perception check, or would it be a dexterity check?
So what you want to hex him?
Yes, which gives him disadvantage on a check.
Gotcha, okay. So you hex him with a bonus action. Then what are you trying to do with your action? You're trying to...
do what Theo tried to do, is to grab the daggers. So I would like to have Yak fly in, give me advantage, try and grab the daggers.
Okay, so you're going to have advantage on this roll. We'll say that Hex gives you advantage. This is sleight of hand.
Right, which I have +7 to.
This is going to be DC 20. You have, but remember, because he's in a tussle, advantage, disadvantage cancel out. So it's just a straight roll. So you got to get a 13 or higher.
Okay. 13.
Oh my God! Ruby slides in underneath Annabelle and whips 2 poison daggers.
I have them, the poison daggers! The assassin!
Be careful!
I'm being careful.
But I'm saying, like, with yourself, don't eat anything from them.
I'm not going to. Why would I do that?
You guys see 2 blades made of, and this is the second liquid material you've seen here, but this is not milk. You see blades of pure water.
Never in this kingdom.
You almost never see pure water. This is so deadly, specifically to sugar. You pull it out. Now a very important roll is going to happen. The 17 is good, but it's not great. So we're going to hit the box of doom. +5 on insight. So a 12 or higher is going to do it. That's a natural 1.
Oh my God. We're fucking your shit up.
Yes.
So close!
Thank you.
I was so close!
Oh, 2-0 so far, Brad.
How does it feel to get your shit fucked up?
Incredible. You pull the daggers. That's Ruby. You see Cruller is the last in the initiative order. He looks at you pulling the poison daggers, does a little like bow to you to disguise the fact that he kicks Carradine in the head very quickly. You see that Constano already has Imperial Guard rushing for Carradine right now. Everyone gasps as you hold the daggers aloft. The cast.
D10 and a D6.
Don't you remember when I messaged you and I said that I was worried about my dad in this fight?
Okay, the hubbub ends. Scrivoia walks away, coming out of whatever rage she was in. Carradine is seized by Tart Guard. He's got a Tart Guard on one arm and an Imperial soldier on the other. He goes limp. He's just staring straight ahead, expressionless. The Pontifex points a finger and says, "Sir Carradine Deeproot, you are under arrest for the attempted murder of King Amathar of the House of Rocks." You see that Alfredi looks at the king standing up. You see her look over at you, Lapan, for a moment, just to see what you're doing, and then looks back at the events going on. You see Constano there says, "By the order of His Imperial Majesty, the Concordant Emperor Gustavo Ovano, I place you under arrest," and locks him up in addition to the sort of like religious arrest that the Pontifex has put him under. You see immediately Alfredi gets up, walks out of the box, walks over to the corner where you, Amathar, are standing, and heals the poison condition on you.
I rush over and give him a hug.
Ruby and Jet, you guys like rush over to your dad.
Actually, before I do though, I do want to go over to Annabelle and give her like a really deep handshake and like get deep in her face and deep in her eyes and say, "It was an honor to fight alongside you." And then I want to do some kind of like insight check into whether or not she was putting on a show when she went after the carrot guy.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
I want to make her weak in the knees so that I can.
If you want to do a persuasion to give yourself advantage on the insight.
I do, yeah.
Give me persuasion. Let's see how good you do on this charisma check.
Okay, bad persuasion.
So just roll a standard insight check.
15.
You look at Annabelle. She seems to be going through a lot. You have to believe that this is like the craziest shit that ever. It's like this day could have been legendary just for Sir Theobald unhorsing the daughter of the Concordant Emperor and removing her possibility. You see, this is all fucked. But instead of that being
30 seconds, Steve wasn't saying 30 seconds.
Liam's on the council.
Yeah.
Theobald gets to nominate somebody to be king.
Can I roll a like perception with advantage to start speaking like, all of my times in nature has given me the ability to detect poison, or
people notice
just to
that,
start.
or do we even?
Your deception was not that great when you did your deception to disguise that spell. Go ahead, because your deception wasn't that great that first time. I'll let you roll another deception with advantage this time.
Okay, yeah. Just to kind of.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Okay. Just to kind of start talking about like.
Can I give him the help action?
Yeah, you can cancel out. So
Great.
just roll one die. So this is going to be your deception.
Liam is so good at poison.
Well done, Liam.
Knowing what poisons are.
Bad.
Well. Could have been worse.
Okay, if Annabelle was fine though, I mean, was that the end? She's just.
I mean, look, like all this crazy, like a crazy political event happened over here. The craziest political event happened over here, and then also you. Like a fucking long forgotten memory, announced her personal shit everywhere. Okay. I guess she looks happy that an assassination almost happened so that everyone forgot when her fucking laundry got aired in front of the entire kingdom.
Then I do want to deeply apologize to her and say,
cool.
I'm sorry, I think I'm more at peace with where I stand than you are, and I misjudged that situation.
Your Highness, your father was just almost killed in front of both of us. You are young, and you've spent your whole life in a kingdom which is very permissive about most things. I do not fault you for that. I would ask that in the future, if you respect someone, you will keep their honor by keeping their business on the other side of your mouth.
I want you to understand that I actually thought it was really badass that you did it, so I thought I was speaking your honor when I said that.
She thinks for a moment, leans in very close so that her cheek is almost touching your cheek, and whispers into your ear, I thought it was badass too. I just don't like to talk about it.
Duly noted. I'm gonna go check on my father.
You go check on your dad. Amithar, you got your two sweet princesses in front of you.
Oh,
Are you okay?
no, I'm not okay.
Who's trying to kill you?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Let's-
All right.
Can we fuck him up?
No, we all need to slow down, all right? The way that we handle things, I'm not 20 anymore. We don't just go off fucking half-cocked, right?
No, Dad, you would have won if they hadn't poisoned you.
Yes, my king.
Theobald, you see that Grassini walks up. The place is now flooded with Imperial soldiers. You see he walks up to you and says, Sir Theobald, do you wish for an escort for your king? We can get you to a safe house, back to your chambers in the Great Pyramid, wherever you need to go.
Yes, I think before we move the king anywhere, I'd like. Is it Calroy? What's the name of the
cake?
Cal.
Cake.
Yeah, Cal.
I would like for Cal to come back, for someone to be with him. I would like to be part of the investigation on Caridin. I would like to follow to the dungeons.
You see that he nods. You see he looks and says, very well, it will. You see, by the way, over in the corner, Lepan, you see Alfredi talk to the Pontifex and point to Liam. The Pontifex walks over and says, Commander Grassini, Sir Deeproot has soiled the name of the Balbian Church. The church demands justice in this matter, and we would see him hanged. You see that Grassini looks and says, Your Holiness, to even address you is an honor beyond words. The Candians have requested the right to speak to this man who has attempted to murder their king. I can wait to dispatch the Emperor's justice, but I believe the Candians wish to speak with him first. You see the Pontifex says, very well. Do not pass sentence on this disgraced and fallen paladin until the church has the ability to give him the sentence he deserves. You see Grassini nods, looks a little shaky speaking, he's, and the Pontifex leaves with her guardians. You see Bashamyaso leaves, Senator Ciabatta walks down. You see that Senator Ciabatta actually walks over to you, Amithar. You haven't spoken to him, I think, yet. He walks over and says, Your Royal Majesty, are you all right?
I'm fine, Senator.
Unfortunate to see this great day brought so low by such criminals. You have the deepest loyalties of the Ceresian people and of our republic. He looks over at you and says, the Paladin, Caridin Deeproot. Talk to me if you wish. I do not believe he acted alone. And that's all he says, and he turns around and walks out. He pieces out. He walks away. You see Calroy walk back. I'm going to roll a flat luck check in the Box of Doom rather than run a battle off screen with NPCs.
See if he kicked his ass.
You just sit here while you silently roll a bunch of dice.
Yeah. So we'll say good news is 11 through 20. Bad news is 1 through 10. You see, he says.
Shiran.
You see, he says, the lady of House Uvano. I think she walked off the field after Theo
put her on her back.
That was
in a joust.
awesome.
Yeah,
It rolled.
Thank you so much.
You did some cool shit today.
I mean, there are knights and then there are knights, and the Order of the Knights of Northumbria, I think, have put themselves on the map in terms of international jousting today.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. Really though, the king almost died. So.
Yeah, that was dope, but we'll talk about it later.
You see, Calroy looks at you and says, "Do we want to follow them to make sure they don't disappear that carrot paladin?"
That would be. I think perhaps. We could split up maybe.
I feel like I should take the young ones back to our chambers and.
What if I bring
we'll protect
Liam
you,
with
pups.
me? Make sure that.
I will.
I think we should.
I feel like we should.
Liam? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, nobody's taking Liam anywhere as long as I say so.
Okay. Me and the Chancellor, perhaps.
Yes, I will join you on the investigation.
Nobody will talk to Liam until you return.
All right.
My lord, do you wish to take any of us, the Tart Guard, with you?
Maybe all of you go with the king.
We'll take.
You see, Crawler says, "I can accompany you if you want me to."
Great, the Tart Guard. And the
Yeah,
young ones.
we'll take a few.
You see, he puts his arms around both of you and says, "We're not high priority targets, but I don't know, strength in numbers.
Yes,
Someone might
totally,
be coming for the three of us."
No.
You see that he says, "All right, we'll see you back at our quarters in the Great Pyramid."
Great.
The three of you guys take off to make sure that they don't.
Maybe I should come with you.
Would you like to?
I don't know. No, I should stay and protect you guys. I'm staying with the magic.
I give you a sprinkle, and I can check in on you. Do the eye thing.
Awesome. So the kids and King Amithar with the whole Tart Guard and Lady Donetta and Lord and Lady Swirly, your various hangers-on and servants, all head off.
Oh shit, it's Kernan.
Primsy Coldbottle comes over.
Dude, it has been a long day. I didn't log on at all today.
Heaters.
You what? You making jokes?
I've never made jokes. Yeah, that's I said Kernan Beheaters.
Oh, okay. I liked Kernan Long Wiener better. Yeah. But oh geez, it's been a long day at work. I did see something funny though. Alright. So I'm assuming that it's about Rhett, but Rhett's ex-girlfriend posted this fucking thing where she's like, just a PSA, if you're a girl and you're dating a guy, never split a bill with him. Never co-sign anything. Never date broke boys. And I was like, if we vice versa this, you'd be single forever.
Oh.
Like, dude, you're a yoga teacher that works at, like 2 days a week. Yeah, it's like, bro, okay, so why it made me laugh is because you never hear guys that actually, like, do take care of their partners say that. Like, I don't know. I've never heard you say that, say, like, oh, never date a broke bitch. Like, I've never.
I'm always dating broke bitches.
Exactly. I've never heard anyone say that. I've only, apart from my first girlfriend ever, I've not found a girl who was like made more money than me or more well off than my family or whatever. And it's like, dude, if I kept that, I'd just be fucking shooting down every good option that I've ever found, you know? Like, I don't know. And it's like, even if you look at like successful, happy, like relationships, like, I don't know, not that my parents' marriage is perfect, but it's definitely a successful marriage. Like, they have been married for like almost 40 years and they have 3 kids and all their kids are doing semi-okay at a minimum. It's like, dude, my dad was the breadwinner for like 30 plus of those years. My mom didn't have a job when we came to America because she was a lawyer in Australia and you can't practice law in America. And it's like, dude, you literally never heard my dad one time talk about my mom being broke, you know, or not making money. Like, just never in my life did I hear him ever mention that. Yeah. Oh, that's that. No, no, no. She was talking about money because she specifically said, yeah. But no, but if you change like, oh, like, yeah, exactly. So if you change like broke mentality person, like someone who's okay with like not ever improving their life, then I would agree with it. Yeah. But no, but so why I thought it was funny is because she's saying that seemingly about Rhett, but all I ever heard was like the exact opposite. That like,
I don't think it's about Rhett. It's been a while now. Rhett, both her and Rhett have pretty moved on. You know.
I mean, it just made it sound like that. But yeah, no doubt, Kevin. Like, even my sister makes 4 times as much as her husband right now. She makes like 280K a year, and he makes like 65K a year. And it's like, yeah, and honestly, in all of the top 25 GDP grossing cities in America, they found that in 22 of those 25 highest GDP grossing cities in America, women under the age of 30 out-earned men under the age of 30. And so, like, people were like, oh, well, what about like Ohio or like, you know, all these places that won't be in that? It's like, yeah, but like, what industry does those places have? Like, anywhere you would want to work, like, women under 30 are out-earning men under 30. Yep. So I can't wait till I'm a stay-at-home dad. Nice. Becca's coming over. She's bringing a lasagna. We're gonna throw it in the oven. Why?
Ooh, shit. Mr. Balloon Hand said he would do a new mural for me for my backyard because Sharky took his.
He took the whole thing.
Yeah, took both of them.
Were they owned by him?
What when you say owned, what do you mean?
Did he commission it?
No.
Who gave it to you?
He stole them from Buku. They winning up all the bars.
Okay. Don't feel too bad.
It was probably they were probably going to
auction them off, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he just took them.
Yeah. It's
because
him and Jibs took they took a Balloon Hands and a Fat Kids.
And I hope that I meet Balloon Hands, Mr. Balloon Hands with Sharky close by one day.
Dylan knows.
Huh?
He
Dylan
knows. Yeah.
He knows that Sharky stole it?
Yeah.
And how does he feel about his artwork being stolen?
He's just like whatever. Because it ended up in my backyard next to for all the streams and stuff. So it got like it gets lots of,
Not anymore though.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Right? You said he
Yeah.
took it.
Yeah, he took it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not a big fan of stealing, but did Colin ever get back to you?
No.
Dang.
Yeah, it's not ideal, bro. Definitely
He's
not
literally
ideal.
just not said anything.
Yeah. I haven't heard
Dang.
from him in over a month almost.
Bro, I'm saying like I think you should make sure he's okay. As well.
Well, I mean, I've reached
Like,
out to him. How do you?
Wellness check, bro. Like, I don't know. If my housemate told me like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, I'm gonna be back in a month, and then he didn't show up in a month and I couldn't contact him, I'd probably reach out to his parents because I know his family, and I'd be like, hey, is he like, you guys know where he is? It's okay if he's not talking to me, but like, you guys know where he is, right?
He does say that he does this. He did say that he does this and that like just disappears, but like that doesn't work when you have financial responsibilities,
Yeah, for real. That's why I'm like
financial obligations.
Yeah. Do you have anything of value at the house you could trade for like $1,000?
I mean, I'm gonna have to sell stocks probably.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Don't sell your stocks, bro. You selling your stocks creates a taxable event, and you're going to have to pay taxes on the money plus the rent to the thing. Don't sell the stocks.
Well, how am I supposed to afford the?
That's
the
what
shit?
I'm saying, bro. Sell his
He
shit.
doesn't have shit that is worth $1,000. It's jewelry. It's like fucking piercings.
Dude, I would say.
You want me to go to Claire's?
I don't know about Claire.
Black Market
but
Claire's, bro?
I would literally box up all of it. Like, if this was me, I would box up all of his shit under lock and key. And I'd say, hey, or I'd give him a text message before I did this, and I'd say, "Hey, I'm at home right now. I need you to either call me back or come right now so that you can pay me the rent that you owe me for last month and the next month." And you have, you have responsibilities and you've made an agreement with me, and if you can't meet that agreement, not answering my phone calls is an unacceptable way and an immature and honestly cowardly way to proceed. Like, dude, the dude's a coward. Like, he's so broke he can't pay you, but he can't tell you he's broke. Like, yeah. I don't know. Coward. Coward.
Shit, Van Girl's messaging me, bro.
No way.
Yeah, right.
What'd she say?
I asked her what she was up to. She said days between. Just going to Tipitina's after. Yeah. Van Girl, bro. That's cool, bro. Who'd have thought Van Girl want to hang out?
She does want to hang out?
Yeah, she keeps telling me when she's free.
When is she free?
Next week.
Let's go, brother.
All right. She's working Jazz Fest from 6:30 to 8:30 Thursday through Sunday, and then she's free for the Monday and Tuesday. I was like, yo, I get back from Tipper Sunday. So big down, girl. See what you into. if nothing less, try to make a little connection for her crew, because like that's like she runs with like the super prolific Colorado visionary art scene. Like her friends are like the painters, you know.
So the guys that are about to lose all their shit to the people that are to the AI bots.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would loop visionary art into that. I guess like you have to. But no, come on. Let's paint, bro. There's a difference. What do you think about that though? What do you think about AI making a foundation and you painting the AI work? Is that your art?
Actually, there was Kaku is.
No.
He's the like theoretical physicist. He went on Joe Rogan earlier this week, and they were talking about how what is Chat GPT, like what when you look at the code, what is it, right? Because it's really easy to just say, oh, it's a language model or a bot, you know, but like in actuality what the code does is if you like broke it down to the most basic thing, it's a consolidation and plagiarism code. It consolidates information and then plagiarizes it. Like in the very like, because it's a language model and can have no original thoughts, at the very most basic thing of what the lines of code of ChatGPT are, it's a plagiarism code.
Plagiarism. Damn it, I got fucking caught on God, game's so dumb with its stupid corners sometimes. Ah, of course, the wooden post that's on the corner. Often I see wooden posts directly into corners.
What'd you do?
I am listening.
Huh? You put him to bed? You rocked him to sleep? Like Steph Curry after a 3? or what?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Gotta start him early, bro.
Dear God. It's like I'm glad Erin majored in child development because I know she would never let you do that.
I hate this game. Fucking hate this.
Okay.
We had like 3 echoes versus a like a team of tanks, and it was fucking retarded. And I got echoed twice in a row. I was like, all right, I'm not having fun.
Over. You see, she is like shaken, you know. Is it always that violent here in these great tournaments?
I don't know.
You see, she says, you did very well, Liam. I saw you.
Thank
got
you.
right there on the corner of the
Oh,
bullseye.
Yep. So close.
You see that she smiles and says, you're a great champion. I appreciate it.
well,
You see that
I
Annabelle
mean,
walks over, puts
we
her
have
hand
no
up to your
healer.
shoulder.
And we're all
She
tanks.
hasn't introduced herself really to Amethyr yet. She looks at you.
Who is this, sir?
Annabelle.
Okay, and now we have
Annabelle
two
Cheddar.
Zenyatta.
She looks up at you and says, Your Majesty, I
Case
have
in
never
point.
the honor of your,
Sometimes it does
meeting,
shit
but
like
I
this,
am
and it's not as
Captain
fun.
Annabelle Cheddar.
But I still have fun.
My father, when he was alive, spoke of you more
Yes.
highly than any man.
Yes,
And
we saved these, bro. It's easy money.
I had hoped that the circumstances of our meeting
Always
would be different,
winning
but it is an honor to, if even for a moment, have shared a tournament ground with you.
Well, it's an honor to meet you as well. Your father was a great man, and you were a great fighter.
I try, but
I mean, you've won the admiration of my daughters.
You see,
You
she's
should
not.
have seen her
So
thighs
do-
out there.
Thighs?
Can you like?
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
thighs?
Right.
Beefy.
Did we
So do you
just
put
talk about permissive
2
candy
Discord
and
orbs
attitudes?
on somebody?
It's
Does
like-
does it do like 4 times the
the
damage?
marriage
I feel
status
like-
on my thighs.
I'm sorry.
We are
I thought that your
definitely
thighs were
complimenting
wet.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm fucked, bro. Big. Okay. Sick. Oh my god, dude, this is fucking AIDS. This has not been a good one. Okay. Oh no. I'll just stay. I'm just gonna stay. There we go. Y'all hold on to the robot.